Jacques Derrida went beyond ordinary interpretation of text to discover new cultural meanings. Sigmund Freud argued that religion is an analytical category of our own design. The phenomenological approach to religion treats the sacred as a universal fact. Sigmund Freud viewed religion as an neurosis. The theological approach to religion takes an insider's approach, a practitioner's point of view. To say that the study of religion is interdisciplinary means that religion scholars draw from many different academic disciplines to understand religion. Making the Christian sign of the cross is an example of a sacramental religious practice. Televangelists, evangelical preachers on TV are examples of prophetic orientation. Dualism is the idea that the material world of nature exists in opposition to the non-material world of spirit. One argument to explain the male dominance of religion is the rise of city-states. Mystical orientation is when practitioners seek union with the divine reality. Sacramental orientation of religious practice refers to carrying out religious rituals regularly and correctly. A holistic culture means every object and act may have sacred meaning. There is no distinction between the sacred and the profane. In the Navajo religion, chanters memorize thousands of songs. In Canada, one indicator of Métis heritage is a sash. The category First Nations carries no legal status, which Canadian argues that we must look to the Aboriginal people to help solve the current ecological crisis. David Suzuki. Non-Indigenous people tend to treat Indigenous art as purely secular. Wakan or Wakan means holy or mysterious. The relationship between humans and animals in most Indigenous traditions is one of kinship. The rainbow serpent is a creator spirit found in Australian Aboriginal traditions. Animism is the idea that everything in the universe is alive. For the Inuit, the Great Spirit is a female sky god. In Indigenous traditions, the shape that has the most ties to the sacred is the circle. In an animistic worldview, there is no boundary between the natural and supernatural worlds. Guardian spirits in Pueblo traditions are also called cachinas. The medicine wheel is a representation of the tree of life. Sacred objects for shamans are drums. The word shaman means to know. The axis mundi refers to the umbilical cord to the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm consists of three worlds, which are called upper, middle, lower. Shamanism is the oldest form of spiritual practice in the world. What are the three worlds in dream time? Human, physical, and sacred. The dream time is the Aboriginal understanding of the world, of its creation and its great stories. In Australian Aboriginal traditions, humans are descendants of the Dreamtime ancestors. Theophanies are mysterious contacts with God. The Hebrew Bible is also called the Tanakh. The writings Ketuvim contain short stories, proverbs, and poetry. Reform Judaism questioned and modernized traditional Judaism. The migration from Egypt to Israel is said to have taken 40 years. The Torah was written by Moses. God promised what to Abraham? Land and protection. The creation of earth and humans is found within which book? The book of Genesis. Ezra and Nehemiah viewed what was one of the biggest issues for the Judean community: intermarriage. Ezra was the new spiritual leader of Judea. Nehemiah becomes the governor of Judea. During the Second Temple era, which practice gets introduced to the people? Reading the Torah aloud. Ezra is concerned that the Second Temple will be destroyed if the people do not follow God's laws. Reconstructionist Judaism understands Jewish teachings and stories symbolically. Orthodox Judaism. Rules are strictly followed and not adapted to contemporary lines. Conservative Judaism. accept changes based on extensive study and discussion. Reform Judaism emphasized equality between men and women. Christianity grew out of Judaism.